Hey guys, this is Light Collection here, back with another YouTube video, and today we're going to be actually testing out the Ryobi string trimmer that I showed you guys yesterday. So we're going to be just showing you a little bit of the yard that I already have done with it, and it actually works pretty well. So this area I did yesterday, and it's not, you can't really tell on camera, but let's see if I can get more of a shot there. So it's not very tall grass, but it's definitely past your ankles. We are going to be using the 1.5 amp hour 18 volt battery. It doesn't have an indicator on it, so if you are using one of these, it's just, guessing basically. I would say you're going to get about 15-20 minutes of work, maybe 30 minutes if you're lucky, but I mean, this is a pretty used battery, so I'm not really sure how long it's going to last. But it did work well yesterday using this, and it did offer quite a bit of power. So it just pops in the bottom like that, and the part that sticks up actually goes in right on this side there, so the left side of the 1+ sign. So we're going to be testing it out in a little bit of grass and see how it does. So basically you have just a trigger here on the top and a trigger down on the bottom like that. It's kind of hard to show on camera, but let's see here. So trigger down there, trigger up here, and basically you press the top one in, pull the bottom one in here. Let's see if I can figure it out. It's going to be a little hard to record with one hand. There we go. And let's just show you how it does. So it actually chewed it up pretty good. I mean, that's decent. That's decent grass I just went through. I do apologize for my recording skills, not the best, but I mean that's cut pretty good. I mean, there's a few stragglers, but it's going through stuff like this. I mean, this is thick stuff. Get a better picture there. So like, this is pretty tall and thick stuff that's going through. So, my conclusion on this, I'm not going to make a huge video on using this since it's really hard to record. But I mean, this is going through some pretty tall stuff. For $59, I would recommend buying it. I had to pay a little bit more because I had it shipped. But, I think with the shipping costs, it was like maybe $62 or something like that. So really not bad. I would highly, highly recommend this. It's a little underpowered one with 1.5 battery, or the 1.5 amp hour battery, but highly recommend this. So if you're in the market for one, check it out. I'm not getting paid for this video, by the way. This is just an honest review. So I would highly recommend this. I will say really quick before I end this video, it does only come with the one string coming out. So if you don't really like that, I would get a little bit more of an expensive one. But the string that it comes with is not that bad, and the auto feed is not that bad either. I thought it was going to be much worse, and just feeding it out constantly, but it's not terrible. And right here, if you press these buttons, and there's one here, and there's one on this side too, if you press this in, it will twist this around, and you can use this as a edger. So highly recommend using this for just weed whacking. I wouldn't use it as an edger, but if you absolutely need to, you can use it for that. Anyways, guys, this is the Ryobi string trimmer. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and yeah, if you want to check it out, look it up on Home Depot. Really great tool, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.